Alright, so chapter 3, time to make it to that red door and see who was knocking at the door. Or check on Kato here. See how Kato's doing. Like normally he was like, yo dude, you wanna do some exercise nighttime? You're like, no, not tonight. Student council's out and about. So let me see how that goes. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Or even check any door here. I should probably just hold on, let me see. There's no coins here. There's any coins here. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Ah, I think no, it's fine, it's fine. Wait, I'm thinking, is the game volume a little too loud? I have to check. No, the game volume is fine. It's fine. I just had the mic tilted strange. I should go see what Kaido has to say about this. I'm worried about him. Alright. Kaido is over, he's over... There he is, Fondo. I wonder if Kaido's okay. I hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was about to ring the bell, the door to Kaido's room opened and out came... Ah, Maki. Is she mad? Oh, hey, bro. Perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you, too. He told me he was going to skip today's training, too. So he still doesn't feel well. It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? Yeah, sure, Kaido. Do what you have to do. We have to reschedule our training sessions either way. Come to think of it, the student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right? Well, if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that. Really, but I don't want to skip it, so it'll be the two of us training today. Oh, look at that. See? Hold on. You think so? You think so? What, really? You don't want it? Do you want to die? To die? Oh, sorry. That's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't know such a habit existed. If you say no to her, you die, pretty much. Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it. So I have to train alone. If I have to train alone, so be it. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this really is unlike you, Kaido. I never imagined that you would obey Angie. I thought you did whatever you wanted. Tsuchi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better? Of course, Kaido. I nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard. Maki, about Kaido, you shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki? Her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from just that glare. Janko? You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away. I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce a curfew. That's right, Maki. I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask you a favor, a personal favor. A favor from us. I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? But you're playing a double agent right now. You're not brainwashed. Does that mean you willingly joined the student council? That sounds worse. Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Atwa. I could never believe in Anji's god. What? I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Anji's brainwashing. So you just pretend to be brainwashed. Why would you do that? It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretend to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy. She's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Anji. But I think Anji is dangerous. The student council idolizes Anji so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Anji truly believes in Atwa. She believes that she is under Atwa's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atwa's vessel, but she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her. Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. Oh, Wadi. I just want to stop Anji. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we're going along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Anji, and I can't stop her on my own. That's why I came to ask you too. You're the only ones who can stop Anji. Only us? Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Mio, or Kyo. And Kaido's not feeling well, you know. I see. You didn't have many options. Yeah, this is true. So please help me. You have to convince Anji not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could. Well then, let's go. What? We didn't even answer yet. Quit complaining and do this favor for me, you degenerate. I've even bowed to you, and I would never do that for any male. Oh, okay. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help. So what will you do, Suichi? This seems like something you ignore? This is something that I ignore. Who do you think I am? No, I'll do it. I was just thinking, as all. I agree with Tenko that this is dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive. Then do something about it already. I thought males were supposed to be decisive. I guess I'll forgive you, though. Now, let's go convince Anji together. You should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together? I'm going too? Mochiron. I wouldn't ask just Suichi for help. I just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Oh well. I'll go to Anji's lab. Let's go to her lab and see what she's got cooking up in there. Okay. What is he doing up this late? This is an unusual group of people. Tenko's student council member, so I get why she's here. But Suichi and Maki, are you guys even allowed to be here? It's already nighttime. I was just keeping watch for anyone out during nighttime hours. And then I caught these two roaming around. Yep, I'm just doing my job as student council, since I'm on the student council. Tenko, if you act as enthusiastic, you come across as suspicious. Kokichi, go back to your room and sleep. Oh, I see. You take your job very seriously. But you shouldn't lie. Oh, exposed. Lie down on the job, that is. Well, good night. Do you think he could tell? Oh, he could tell. Who knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in her lab, right? Let's go to her lab real quick. Second floor, I think. Second floor. Which one? Wait. It's hard to tell which one goes up. I think this one goes up. Okay. Yeah, this one goes up. And then the painter is third floor. There's no one else in these halls. I wanted to see if there was like maybe Mio's up or something like that. I guess not. Let's go to the third floor. Then to her painter room. Oops. Wait, this is not her room? Is she a floor above this? Maybe she's on the very top. Oh yeah, she's at the very top floor. That's right. Alright, let's see. It's all the way at the edge over here. One door should be locked, one should be unlocked. Let's check to see. Actually, let's check this one first. Alright, it's right here. This is when I reached my hand toward the door. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure the door is locked. Locked? Oh, that's right. Angie did say she locks the room when she's working. But this one doesn't have a lock. I grabbed the doorknob anyway, just to test it. Oh, it is locked. Okay, but how did they lock it if they don't have a key? So it is locked. I guess she locked it from the inside. Move. Monkey pushed me aside and began pounding on the door. Angie, open this door. Now. Wait, Monkey, you can't do it like that. Stop being little old Miss Impatient. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when the student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave a few nervous knocks. Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Oh, Tenko. Yep, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open. Can I help you? Oh, why are Suchi and Maki here? We've come to kill you. Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? Then you'll need to get acquainted with Atwa. I'll introduce you to him. Please come in. Ah, no, it's not that. Let's go in for now. We can talk inside. Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But we weren't prepared for what we were about to see. Those are nice replicas. She bought a Edo Tensei though? Kaide and Rantaro, Kurume and Ryoma. I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine? You made them. Yep, they're my very own handcrafted wax effigies. Wax effigies. Why? Nande? For the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necromonicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual. So I went ahead and made these. Simple dolls would probably have been better, but once I got to work, Otto took possession of me. And before I knew it, I had made it these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing? You do such cruel things so innocently. Huh, what? It's incredible. For a second I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing, but let's see what Maki has to say about this. You try persuading her first. Detectives are good at talking, right? I feel like she might have some misconceptions about detectives. But I know Maki isn't very good at persuading people. It was up to me. Alright, let's analyze Kaede here first. Looks like exactly like Kaede. The face and body looks like the real thing. But actually, alright, what do you have to say about Kurume? Looks exactly like Kurume. Like actually, Rantaro. This one, the more I look at it, the more it looks like Rantaro. But actually, it really looks like Ryoma. But actually, wait, she gives stuff. I think yeah, she gives stuff. Yeah. Let's claim some coins here. Only the right side gives stuff. Yeah, okay. Dang, it's dark in here. She gotta turn on that light. Angie, could you please reconsider? I see, reconsider. What exactly? The ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that thing might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive. No, Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes. I'm positive, especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real body still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. There's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul. Ryoma, Kiriyumi, Rentaro, and Kaede are dead. I agree, I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies. I see. If that's what Monkey says, then maybe they really are dead. Then, if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery. What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected. But that's not what Atto says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up until now will come back. What? So if those who are really dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. That must be right, because Atto is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you? Of course not. This is Atto's will. This is your will, not Atto's. It's Atto's. Atto told me that our friends will come back to life if we do the ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy direct command from Atto. Or else we'll get punished, you know? You're probably still worried about the motive, Suichi, but it's okay. Atto has spoken. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape. Is that so? Then there's no point in talking anymore. Huh. Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy. Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan. Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms. Oh, and it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right? It's okay. I forgive you because Atto forgives you. He's such a softie, you know. I hope you will recommit yourself to a student council and help us make this place our paradise. What's going on? What is this dissension in the ranks? Why is Suchi and Maki here? They're not on the student council, and it's nighttime. Himiko. Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. She betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing then... Angie, you really are loved by Atua. Aw, this is cute. Alright. And you are loved by Atua in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush. Enough already. Tenko walked toward Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. She's like, wake up. And she's nuts. Yeah, she's like, it's all for the sake of Atua. Please snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Anase. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all. What? Feeling angry? If you are, then show it. Get mad. Get upset. Yell at me. Just fight back already. Do something. How did a smart person like Kibo fall for Angie's lies? He just assimilated with the program. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now. I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. I just yelled at you. You must be tired. Tenko, I think it would be best if you get some rest. Sounds good. Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Gonta Sumigi I get because they're not smart. Oh yeah. Gonta turned coat real fast. Within 10 seconds. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko and now I don't know what to do. I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from best friend to just a friend. You guys were best friends? Yeah, for Kokichi? We saw him right here in the nighttime and we just simply told him to go back to his room. We didn't do anything about it. We didn't even tell him the plan. Well, if you round up to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand. That's right. We'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. Whoa, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Suichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it. Really? That's the first time I heard of that. We're lucky Kokichi didn't call out Tenko on her lie. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. He probably knew he was lying. He's like, oh yeah, need to lie down real quick, Kappa. Well then, see you tomorrow. Oh Yasumi. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. Ah, you were worried? Is it weird for me to worry? Do you want to die? Oh wait, hold on. Ah, that's the habit again. Well, suppose on the positive side, she'll be able to act more like herself around me. What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie? Speaking of Kokichi, why did no one question whether or not he was lying about Rumi's alibi last chapter? Oh wait, that was a whole lie. Wait, that was a whole lie? You talked to her in the gym. Talked about last alibi. Wait. It was during those 5 minutes. During those 5 minutes that it all went down, I think. During the 5 minutes when they were playing tag and stuff. I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need you to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too. I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. You know who might be able to convince her? Cody. Oh yeah, the anthropologist. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place. but I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Now it's Monodam Theater. Oh, this is E.T. reference. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk. And because of the way my mouth opened and closed, as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forget bullying. I swear in my past life that I will get along with everyone. A dead fish point of view. Dinner call. This early in the morning? I wonder who could it be? Or let me clean up the room again. Someone always puts back this chair here every day. There you go. There you go. We got that. Oh, Maki again. What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? Yeah. If you rely on the announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Well, suppose that's true. It's fine. Let's just go to let's go stop the ritual. Kaito? I heard a Maki roll. It seems like Maki roll. Oh, I see a play on words. Mac roll. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. Huh? Maki roll. Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki? Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case our straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrection the dead crap. Oh, and then we can finally drop the topic, or else I'm not going to last. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared? Ah, it's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff. Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid, there's no way. Ah, so I was right, buddy. Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared? It's not like that I'm scared, it's just, that's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped area spaces and zero gravity, but ghost stories. As I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I started to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all the crap started. So that's what happened. So let's hurry and stop Angie, so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything. Scared of Ganta before the end of the game, because think about it, what's pattern of death in both Sakura? Oh yeah, both the innocent ones, you know. So it's always the ones who don't do anything, you know. It's like Sakura's like, boom, noble sacrifice. Mekumaru, boom, noble sacrifice. Damn, let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Makiro, hurry up. Both buff characters. True. Seriously, don't call me Makiro. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Let's go to Angie's lab. I can't believe someone your age would hide in bed because they're afraid of ghosts. Well, you know, this is just how my body is. Can't do anything about it. You can just stand. You can stand and be around assassins, but ghosts are where you draw a line. I've been told that I'm scarier than any ghost. I'm not scared of you at all. Didn't I tell you? You're just a weak coward. And you just started your training. Ooh, destroyed. Hold on. I can't deny it. I can't deny it. Alright. You of all people don't get to call me weak. Let's go and stop Angie. Alright, so let's go over to... Let's go to transport over to Angie real quick. Transport you over here. The very top. Oh, you can't tell it. We had to walk our way up there. I see. So we gotta see a cutscene along the way, probably. It's fine. Wait, do you say something different here now? If she's not in her room, then she's probably in her lab preparing for the ritual. Let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all the spooky stuff. Things getting scarier than this. I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Alright, let me check Angie's room here real quick. Where is she? I was expecting Mikon to be the killer in chapter 3 of the second game, given how nice she was before then. Yeah, that's a huge plot twist. At least I got a lot of quality thumbnails from her. No one's there. She's probably in her lab. She did say she was preparing for the ritual. Yeah, right. Let's go. Let's go over to... right here. Shrine entrance. So we got a lab guard right here. Guarding the lab, eh? You guys again? Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check out Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again. Oh yeah. Because the ritual was Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen. That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay? But it's okay that you're here. What's good that you're here? She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open up for us. We just want to have a talk real quick. Ah, that's not possible. Not possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must really be into her work. She won't come out. Oh, is she dead? Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both in the door and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. I think she might be dead. But these doors only lock from the inside. Which means there's definitely someone in there. And I think Kaido did it because he seems really chill this morning, you know. He's a little suspicious. He's like, as soon as like he woke up, he was feeling a little chill, you know. Yeah. Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer. Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Huh? Why? Yeah. But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do. I heard everything and I'm just as shocked as you are by what tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? Well, the only people who could get in are the council members or Kokichi. Kokichi, wait. How can Kokichi get in there? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi trick. Oh, the lockpicking. Oh, okay. That answers that one. Remember, he picked the what lock? Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah. You're right. Oh, lockpicking. During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. That's right. That's correct. That is correct. Can you see your lockpicking skills to get this door, the lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and picked into the keyhole to the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now, this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Now's not the time for that BS. Some things might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. I mean, it sucks Kokichi has to already be there. I don't think he did it though. I don't think he did it. Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. I think maybe. Wait, how did they lock it though? This is another locked door problem, right? Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There. Open Sesame. That simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know. Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves. That cuts real deep, Maki. Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie. That Maki should have been clapped back. Should have been like, not as deep as I was about to cut into you. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so let's go. Let's check it out. Let me see if the other door's locked first. It's more important to evaluate this from both sides. It's locked too? Okay, never mind. They could be helping us get in and hide his involvement. Like how Mikan tried to hide her involvement. Helping us break into the music. Oh, okay. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear. Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw. Yep, Dedo. Wait, Kaede. Oh, she's dead. Good thing I didn't try to max finish her next. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Oh, that one's green. That's not good luck. I should pick again. It is green this time. While finding a green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Transfer student from beyond the grave. And they're all upside down on top of that. Let us pray for Angie. So that Ato may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Dang it, Kibo. Drop the Ato act. Ato, you too, Gata. Ato, please take care of Angie. Oh, this is fake tears right here. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Ato with her? Clearly she didn't. I was like, that's not true. Angie say Ato always be by our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Ato. Yeah. We gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit. And win this killing game. Wait, this is part of the killing game? What else could it be? The fact that Angie's death can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. But why would someone do such awful thing? Is that really what happened? It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... Rise and shine, Odasai. Oh goodness, all the bad omens. Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel, and the puke is green again too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Words are necessary to bring everyone closer together. Oh, but how? So let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Why isn't it called the Monodam file? Yeah, you want to do it too, Monofani? Monofani? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky. So long, farewell. Ah, there's no use complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. Now, maybe this motive? It could have been like, I think it's either the motive the thing that ignited the person could have been either Kato, because he's afraid of ghosts and he doesn't want to see ghosts, so he killed Angie. Or it could be the anthropologist because he's like, you're gonna use the Necromonicon for this? Blasphemy, and then he kills her. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to the dead bodies. Not Ganta. No way Ganta ever get used to this. Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in her room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Alright bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaido? We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. The culprit? Is there really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Tsumigi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could it have been the work of the transfer student? Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made these wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. Ha! Ha! What a damare. It's her fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. You look like he's seeing a ghost. Kaido, daijoubu? Sorry, Kokichi. Suichi, I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaido left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants us to encourage. You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. I don't need him to give me orders. So, with so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore. So where should we start? We should check out the Monokuma file first, right? Yeah, let's take a look. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. And she's 5'1". The body was found in the ultimate artist lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. We got neck stabbed, and a forehead wound. Okay. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council rules, like Angie and Atwa said, what good will saying that do? This culprit may be one of the student council, yes? A member of the student council, that's... We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve the mystery together. I can't. Yumiko? Can't do it. I can't investigate Anji's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die. Oh, I don't care anymore. Surviving and everything else is too much of a pain. Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? There's no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible. We cannot say that with certainty, no. Excuse me? Yeah. Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie. Oh, he's gonna use the box. We can summon the spirit with the science called the Caged Child. Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already. Yeah, there's no time for jokes. Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. For our investigation. If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close. First, a resurrection ritual, and now a seance? And are you messing with us? I would appreciate if you didn't compare it to the Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we may have a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes? No matter how you put it, now is not the time for something. Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes. My earlier theory? The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go to the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. But to prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best if we consult Angie herself. That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult? Okay. Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. I'll help too. You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will. So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Will Ganta do it? Fine, then Kibo, you can come too. I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden? So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where should we go? Where shall we do it? How about your lab? No, in order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. Ah, that makes sense. Those 3 dark rooms. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then how about the empty rooms? Empty rooms, the ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we can blow out the candles, it will be pitch black, pitch dark. Sure, I'm fine with that. I agree with Himiko. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? Oh, the one in the middle. The middle one room is always best for stuff like this. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let's carry out all the necessary equipment for my lab. Are you really going to do this? This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kiyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. Are you serious about this stupid seance? But that's just part of the investigation. In their eyes, we should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Alright, investigation start. I'm gonna do a safety save here. Real quick, safety save. Alright, let's see what Maki has to say about this. I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you sure that the front door was locked? Yeah, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Maybe it was jammed with something. Maybe it wasn't locked, it was just jammed. Clack. There, open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open. Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocos took the key. Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. You wouldn't be able to lock the door though. Monodan swiped the key from Monofin, then lifted it to his mouth. He ate it. So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, yet right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside the room. Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the door got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Our last front door. Let's see what Mio has to say about this. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. You mean you know who the culprit is? Oh, the culprit, fuck that. Suichi, do we really have time to be listening to her? Hey, wait, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen. Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I know you're all dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose? Well, I figured it out. Just one glance. These are diversions. Diversions. Yep. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. What do you mean by that? How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her. The hell's her problem? She's on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls. The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil is in the details. You know, let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey. Mio tried to look up the wax figure skirt. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Stop that. What? I just wanted to see if the doll was wearing pantsuit. Oh, what? Okay, that's it? Okay, proceed. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now? Hey, you just like wax dolls so much, then go screw that doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mio is just a waste of time. Alright, let me see. Alright, this is clutter. Gotta get this clutter out the way so we can see clearly. All this clutter. Okay. Alright, let me see, what's this? Back door. The back door should be locked. This door is the last back door. The door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked the door. And when she came in, it's been locked ever since. Oh, wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on a tab sliding lock. Oh, they use a sword right there at some point? Gold and shiny. Could it be? Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock. You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. And softly slit the lock open. As I suspected, the lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. So maybe they used the dolls as a pendulum. So they used the back door to get out. They used the back door to get out. Then they used it as a pendulum with the katana and locked it. That's how I think they did it. Yes. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door has a sliding lock. But yeah, the rear door got like they swung the wax doll bodies from the ceiling, and then they set up the bamboo sword to be on an angle, and then the bodies hit the bamboo sword and lock the door just in time. But how would they line it up correctly? Oh, they have to line up. They attached the bamboo sword on one of them. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh? Yes, the cylinder lock key was taken by the monocubs. But both doors can only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. That's true. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when he would try to enter the lab ourselves. He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi lockpicking. Alright. Let's look at her body here. Angie's body. She was lying face down in the middle of the room. Are you going to take a closer look? Yes, I was planning to. Let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Let me look at this book real quick. Ah, that book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necromonicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. This was the motive, the Necromonicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right? Yeah, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Preparing the effigy. Alright. The Necromonicon resurrection ritual. I'm an expert, that's why I wrote this handy manual. It's so easy anyone can do it, even a monkey, even a bear. How much you know about resurrection rituals? What's a ritual? Do you want to talk to the dead, loved one again? The simple ritual will return the departed soul to the land of the living. Here's how. Preparing the effigy. Prepare an effigy of the dead and soul you wish to contract. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant, and you can make it out whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. sprinkled the... Wow. Prepare an effigy of the dead, so you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Alright, I read this. I read this as well. After preparing the effigy, burn this necromonicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Wait, hold on. Did I miss a line? Sprinkle the ash on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait after a while. You should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are really good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, and use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule out anything. Necromonicon has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright, let's look at her body now. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, and as well as a laceration to the forehead. So they used the katana blade. Maybe they got in the room. They were waiting, and then their hand touched the lock, because they used a katana blade. Yeah. Maybe that's a different story. The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely. Then what? Who do you think? Then what do you make of the wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her head in the back before stabbing her from behind. Her 2 wounds are substantially different. The culprit changed weapons mid-attack. I suppose that would be unnecessary. Also, this wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury. What's wrong, Maki? Move. Maki pushed me aside, and then lifted Angie's body by the shoulder. What's this doing crumpled underneath her body? This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body. It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Ah, well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Well, don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Ah, do you want to die? Where is it? There you go. Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist. You don't need to be apologized. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. The 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie's made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse? I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone who could have gone and gotten those ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. By the way, Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure. If not, then why is it like this? Who would go out their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, if they're gonna do this much work, there must be some reason to it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Okay. Oh, here's the sword. I knew I was right. Found the sword. A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy. Who did this and why? Let me see. Maki nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out the effigy. Oh wait, this is the crime scene. You can't. You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. Yeah, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while. It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it. Yeah, I believe it's one of those, one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so? You can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as a murder weapon? Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Perhaps it's because Kyo lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. Oh, really? I'm not sure how Onokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using the katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyways. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy. I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. Ah, thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. I used it as a pendulum. Was it part of the ritual? Or was it the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon with this. Then what's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea. We should investigate where the weapon came from. We might find a clue there. The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. The 4 effigies hung up. Oh, yep, I read this. Hold on. So I read all that. Okay, that's fine. So that's everything in this section here. I think, okay, there's more stuff I can look. Maybe I have to talk to Ganta. I'm not sure if it was okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Tenko. Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council. So you suspect Tenko? Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into his lab. That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter the lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here since working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. But Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Sumigi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Okay. Let's talk to Gonta. A murder at nighttime. It's strange. Impossible even. Why do you think that? Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it's Ato's rule. I just say he punished us if we not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in our rooms to set a good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she slept in her room and got brought here. And so, Gonta could have saved her if only Gonta saw. While Gonta was sleeping. Sorry Angie, Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went to outside, despite the student council's rule. Wait, there's more stuff? Okay, let me see what I'm missing here. Talk to Mio, talk to her. Talk to Maki. Check the back door. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Oh, pool of blood. Okay, that's what I'm missing here. Here we go. The pool of blood has been emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from the her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There are several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong? It's not important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaido, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. Oh! I hit B by accident. Anyway, I think we finished investigating everything for now. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate. We need to hurry up. You're right. First we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We might find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki? It has occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. to the anthropologist lab. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... It's from this place. Wait, this is not a Monokuma, is it? I'll make sure that's not a Monokuma. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Monokuma yet. They're kind of hiding pretty well. This is from this case though. It's just a sheath. Earlier the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it. Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all. Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it. Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Oh, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? Look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance. Oh, he needs to bring the cage. Yep, the white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need this sheet too. I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either. That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I get to the sheet. Study. So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, this is it. Yup, it says Cage Dog's Village right here on the cover. So it must be this. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Dog Child Seance? Koshi flipped through the old book and he picked up. Oh, he went through the display case just to get that? Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here. Yeah, Kyo is drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, at a dark place with no light. Just like Kyo said. First draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and the rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with the white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparation. The dog god. Do you mean the wooden dog statue? When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create a complete darkness. How does he read this? Isn't this wait, this is not Japanese, is it? No, wait, looks a little bit like Japanese. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in the corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. And the song asks, "Is the Cage Child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will apply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated. Complicated plans have a better chance of working out at the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I have already memorized it. I by never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. What, is it even possible contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi? You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't started yet. Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so? Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking. Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to play, then left the room. The cage tiled. You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. Alright, let's go to the middle room. Wait, let me see what the other rooms are. Make sure they haven't been altered. Okay, never mind. So seance to be performed in the middle room.
Yeah.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Suichi. You are most welcome to join us. This is what I'd like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Oh man, what a shame. Well, Kibo, you're out. Oh man. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Ugh. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? Robot discrimination here. That's why we're apologizing. No one apologized yet. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that? Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine. I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. What did I do? So now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings. Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew the magic circle with salt. I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seance more likely to succeed. So also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child's song memorized. You must do the same. I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark. We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let's begin the ritual right away. Yeah, we finally get to see Angie. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It will work best with the girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit might go in. No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit's medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Aww. You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko. Also, Himiko, let me say with this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like two of them made up good. That's good. So now that we decide on our spiritual medium, let us begin. Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
では、口寄せ役の茶柱さんには中央の円の中に入ってもらうけど、魔法陣を踏まないように中央の円へとつながる通路を歩いてくれる？
足元が暗いので注意して移動しなければなりませんね。
次にその円の中で亀になってもらいたいんだけど、目印の石を置くからそこに額をつけた体勢でお願いするよ。
さっきうちが中庭から持ってきた石じゃな。
これは地面に額をつけるための目印だから何でもいいのさ。
こうですか？
ちょっと体勢が苦しいかもしれないけど、終わるまで我慢してね。決して途中で顔を上げたり体勢を変えたりしてはいけないよ。
お茶の子です。天子は体の柔らかさは星5つレベルですからね。
さて。
Starting now, the rest of you must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
そうだな。
First, we must place the iron cage atop. Tenko, I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may look like it, but it's actually super duper strong.
嘘はつくもんじゃないね。
I shouldn't have lied.
体質の俺にはまさに荷が重いよ。
鉄でできてるだけあって結構重いね。
ちょっと天子の上に落とさないでくださいよ。
分かってるよ。捜査中に死体発見アナウンスとか笑えないしね。
不吉なことを言わないでください。
Says drop it on her. Get a double kill going.
疲れた。で、次はこのカゴ白い布で覆うんでしょ。
その役目は僕がやるよ。さて、これでよし。茶柱さん、大丈夫？
床しか見えない体勢なので分かりませんが、おそらく大丈夫だと思います。
じゃあ次が最後だね。この上に犬神様の木像を乗せるんだけど、これは4人でやろうか。犬神様はかなりの重量だからね。
4人がかりでもかなり重いね。
これは1万キロはありそうだ。
いや、せいぜい80キロくらいだと思うよ。
疲れた。
魔法を使えば楽に運べたんじゃが、高齢術で魔法はいかんしの。
そんなに重いものをカゴの上に乗せて大丈夫なんですか？
そもそも高齢術用の鉄カゴだからね。重さに耐えられるようにできているはずだよ。
ならいいですけど。
じゃあ僕らは魔法陣から出ようか。出る時も魔法陣を踏まないように気をつけてね。さて。
This is the point of no return. Tenko, after this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you.
わかりました。
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
じゃあ
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. So please go to the one of your choosing. We stood at a different corner.
そろそろ部屋を暗くしようか。ろうそくの位置が近いのは大間くんと犀原くんだね。じゃあろうそくを消して戻ってきてくれるかな。壁沿いに歩けば暗くても問題ないよね。
暗くした後でまた隅まで戻ってくるんだね。オッケー、わかったよ。
夢野さんはそのまま動かないでいいよ。君のそばの床は隙間が空いてて危ないからね。
ああ、わかったぞ。
I guess she's gonna get emotional, and then she's gonna run towards Angie, and then she's gonna break the circle and all that.
部屋が暗くなったら僕が歌い出すから、みんなもそれに合わせて歌ってくれるかな。その歌の後で僕が与永さんの霊に呼びかけるけど、彼女が答えるまでは死後現金で頼むよ。
ねえ、降霊術が終わった後は俺と犀原ちゃんがまたろうそくに火をつければいいの？
そうだね。倉庫からマッチを持ってきたから、これでろうそくに火をつけてくれるかな。
ほよ。じゃあろうそくの火を消すね。
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner, then began the singing.
とうとらとうた
Kyo led us all along in the kid's child song.
いんのこおんのこお山の下でかごかけてくれやんせとうとらとうたかごからでやるはふたごがひとごいんのこ逃げたかおんのこくろたかとうとらとうた
Reach out and touch a wraith. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd song in the middle of it. What was that?
ね
It's a caged child, Angie Yonaga? We began calling. Now, if the medium answers.
えね
It's a caged child, Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
えね
It's a caged child, Angie Yonaga?
どうしたんじゃ？
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
え待って
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, right?
うん
There's something weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe I failed.
そうだな
Let's light the candles briefly.
え
What? Is that okay?
ま
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and lit the candles once again. Is there blood coming down there? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
そんなはずは
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
なんじゃ
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tango in there?
あれ
Tango?
そうだね
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
西し
Ah, she follows her orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
待って
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
ち
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. I think I saw blood down there. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean up everything. We were carefully to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
じゃあ布を取るよ
Now I'll remove the sheet. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
おやもしや
Something is amiss. So she got stabbed underneath the floorboards. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and I knew she was going to run at the salt circle. Okay, maybe this one might... This might be a good thumbnail. Maybe. Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Goodness.
Masaka.
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofini, Green Puke, was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
とりあえず
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
こんなのないよ
Tenko, Ganto so sorry. Ganto no could protect you.
ちょっ
Fuji, explain the situation. I thought you conducted the seance. What happened?
それが
I don't know what's happening. Rise and shine, Oda-san.
一体何が
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
ね
Before that, I'd like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different from the culprit who killed Tenko, yes?
えだとす
What happens in the event that are two murders by two people? What? Wait, whoops. Oh, what if there are two Blackens? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
そうですね
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
え
What would happen? Monodam, what would happen?
えっ
What would happen? Why do you look lost, too? Monodam, I thought you were gonna run things instead of Dosa.
とほら
I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I really don't know.
あらららら
Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
お父ちゃん
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
ダメよ
Have you already forgotten? Odosa has no condition to help us. Oh, it's all fault that Odosa ended up like this.
え
Huh? It's all your fault, Monofini. Odosa, help me. We don't know what to do on our own.
あ
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
ね
That won't work. Father's just an empty shell now.
そうよ
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. That's a reference to Usami. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before. Motoden. Dang, destroyed. Otosa, Daisuki. Please, so please go back to normal. I want to see you. Otosa. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
Ah, you're making me blush. Thank goodness he's back.
Tadaima.
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
我が子敵よ、ありがとう。お前らがこの試合を仕切ってくれたおかげで、僕もリフレッシュ休暇を満喫できたよ。
こそばゆい。お父ちゃんの愛が激しすぎてびしょ濡れたよ。
こんなに舐められたの初めて。父の下で新しい快感に目覚めてしまいそうだわ。
Yeah, it is the tongue game. you came at just the right time too, Nix. Yeah, you walked into that licking session. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is not just to leave whether you get permission or not. Yeah, that's true. Just leave. If you want to take a vacation, just go take a vacation. Oh, wait. So then, who's the baldy then? Oh, it's just a part-timer. I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Oh, I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that was a nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens if choose your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served. The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. I see. Basically, Tenko's killers wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Dang. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. Also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that fall is running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action, and decisions is just the worst. Otosa, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go, or give you up. Never turn around and desert you. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please, oh my goodness. Vero, Motto, Odosa. So to make sense of all that, if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't know if there's a different culprit, do we? True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case. Ah, finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited. Ah, you freaking psycho. Gucci, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused. I'm in no shape to help right now. So this is where you need to step up. Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Yeah. Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Kido master. The body is found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. Only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Again with the back of the neck. A stab wound in her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? Onori? Oh, not again. Curse. Okay, this is a good one too. That's a good one. What curse?
桃田君落ち着いて。
呪いだって待ってたまるかよ。ふざけんな。
ふざけてるのはあんたの方でしょ。殺されたいの？
A dull sound reverberated through the room. Oh, you got punched pretty good in there. Kaito, are you okay?
悪い。
My bad, Suichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for different reasons. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
そうだよ。
True, we have time for to mourn Tenko's death, as our lives are at risk.
こんなことって。
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. Damn. Wow, Sumigi. I'm sorry, Tenko.
悔しいよ。
It's all Ganta's fault. Ganta failed to protect friends again. And before this, it was Tenko who killed Angie, and then Angie's like, you know what? Sorry, it was Tenko who killed Angie, and then Tenko was like, you know what? I'm gonna just finish myself right here, and she finished herself off in the cage. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
分かったよ。
I have to bring candles from another room to make the room bright, okay?
いいえ。
No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Oh, why? Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power.
美人すぎる天才美人発明家こと入間美優様がキーボのメンテナンス時に追加した新機能だ。
ここは任せてください。僕が光となって皆さんを照らします。
キャーキャーキャーキャーキャー照らせ照らせ照らしちまえ。
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
大丈夫。
But it's alright, it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah, you're right. Evil's flashlight function. He is the beacon of hope.
任せてください。
Leave it to me, I will become the guiding light that shines on all you all. Alright, let's see what Mio has to say about this. This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, the person's killer is obviously one of you a-holes who signed up to do this BS seance in the first place. Oh, not necessarily.
Huh?
Oh, seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
もしかして。
Do you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance? There's no other possibility. You don't know that? Is it true that Tenko was alive before the seance began? This is the point of no return. Tenko, after this point, you mustn't speak. next time you open your mouth. It will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point, she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of the case. Alright, let's look at her body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh wait. Understood, I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean? You're concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience. Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. It's from underneath the floorboards. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments. So, in this case right here, you have it paying homage to both the first game with Sayaka's gold blade, and probably in the second game as well with Tero's floorboards. So, that's a nice little touch they did right there. This is a cage used in the seance. It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Okichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Hey, look at this. A bloodstain at the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah? Yeah, I imagine so. This splatter might have been made when she was killed. Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the bloodstain, right? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Well, I saw some blood during that thing. Huh. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly, it is merely needed as a marker for a forehead as a rest option. Like this. Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Alright, let's see what's over here. Ruined magic circle. This is a magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this drawn with salt? Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous. Ridiculous? I performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body. Damare. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. Any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
別に
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
ね
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. And in the white cloth, does it have blood on it? It's the white sheet we use for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
これって
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the back, looks like there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
でも
But no hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through the cloth. He was stabbed while underneath the cloth. And then the dog statue, which is like 300 pounds. It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the dog god. During the seance, this wooden statue was on the top of the cage. It took us 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
確か
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
は
What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman beside your... Oh my goodness.
と
Dang.
冗談だよ
I'm kidding anyway.
これって
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Maybe you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding either. Hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
これって
A hole. Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something's dropped down there. What, something's dropped down there?
ちょっと
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it. Alright, let me see. I think that's everything in this room. Oh wait, let's go check out the candle. Candles hung on the wall. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in the room, so without the candles, it's pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Do a safety save real quick. Okay. Let's see what he has to say about his botched seance.
そんなはずは
Why did this...
やっぱり
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
もちろんだよ
Of course, I am shocked about this as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He's more concerned by that than the murder.
そうだ
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time. Wow.
バカバカしい
What the crap? Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Suichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
そうだね
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
あそう
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, and positioned herself as a turtle within the magic circle. Her head touched the marker stone. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed a white cloth over the cage. Then all 4 of us placed a wooden statue of the dog on top of the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the 4 corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles.
そう
Finally, we all sang the cage towel song. the seance should have been complete, but... Oh, now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. A clank. Yeah, it's like a heavy thud. There's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone might have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something. And then what happened? As we called out to her, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all 4 of us removed the dark god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth and then Yumiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, but it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then, when was she killed? Yeah, that's a problem. There's another problem. And that is, whenever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from the corner? Did someone else sneak in here? Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sound during seance. Oh, there's some. Okay, let me see. After that, we can talk to. I can talk to Himiko. Himiko, hey Himiko, be strong, Himiko. Kanta, if you shake Himiko that much, it's going to break. But she's not talking. It's like Himiko's not even here. They must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her alone for now. Oh, okay. Himiko. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's talk to the people involved in the seance. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Okay. Maybe I have to talk to Maki? I think I talked to her already. So these floorboards seem like a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gunta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. Huh. They've only been laid on top, that's why they're unstable. But the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come off easily. But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do that, so right? Yeah, I suppose. Alright, let's see what Gonta has to say about this. First Anji, then Tenko. Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta could no one could protect friends? Alright, let's talk to the ultimate cosplayer. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko. Cry later. Brian won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too. I need to find the truth and pin it down toward the culprit, for Tenko and all of us. You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out, so she had no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay, what am I missing here? Got that, the dog, the seance, rule magic circle. Talk to him as well. I talked to Mio. But I did talk to Mio, I think. Almost certain I talked to Mio. Yep, talk to that. Let's see what else I'm missing here. Maybe, oops. Not this. I read this already. Hold on. Maybe I missed something at her body. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, crooked floorboard. This floorboard is loose. Oh, this one right under Tenko. Why is this floorboard loose?
確か
It wasn't like this before. Must have came loose during the seance.
なんで
Why would it come loose during the seance?
でも
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose floorboards. Alright, that's everything now.
あのさ
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
ところでさ
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
そうだな
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine. Then I'll get a candle. Move that floorboard so we go down. Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboard near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours. Let's look around for clues.
あのさ
Looks pretty. I'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Alright, there's blood here. Oh wait, is that a katana over there? Oh wow, the bloody sickle. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
これって
This came from my research lab. It did?
さ
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
ま
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches,
そうだ
and since Tenko was in a cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
でも
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gap. Could fit through the gap in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
そうだね
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it wouldn't depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question.
ね
Hey, if the weapon's down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
そうだな
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floorboard in the dark. Or they could have either been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. That's the loose floorboard right here, the cut cross piece. Ah, look! Part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
そうだね
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
そうだな
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be some saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why. Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard. It might not fail if the portion is missing.
だったら
But what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Here's some fresh blood down here. Dry blood. Oh, ouch. Sorry. There's a blood stain on the ground, underneath the loose floorboards. But that's pretty far from where the Tenko blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
ね
Hey, the back of the floorboard has blood on it too. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the other side of the floorboard.
えどうなの
The Tenko blood splattered here when she got killed?
そうだな
I wonder. I can't really be sure. But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Loose floorboards. And this one's wet, I guess? Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Oh, here's a hole right here. Okay, I see. check this one out. This is how they got underneath it. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off. You can see into the next room. This is the wall of the enter room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. The part has rotted away. Looks natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. So I can get into the next room through here. If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? But the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway. True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Oh, we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. This might be impossible to move around in here. Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now. True. They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? I think we finished investigating here. Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. We've only been investigating this room. You sure that that's wise? What do you mean? If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blanket we need to vote for is the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said. So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yeah. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could imagine unfolded. No way. A third death? What? A third death? Oh, they killed that boy? Oh, what the? Okay. What a troll. What a troll, man. Did I surprise you? Or are you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lighthearted from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Oh, what a prankster. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard. I kind of stepped through it. Ah, what bad luck. The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean... I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check out something. What were you trying to check? I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought the document with me. But fortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Q perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew the magic circle the same exact way as the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check it, the final details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial. See ya there. Kokichi left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Ah, let's go too. Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes. What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Alright, so now let's go to the class trial. Go right here. Right to the plaza front entrance. Alright, and this is wow. This is a fast Dangan video right here. Save right here. And tomorrow we'll do the trial. Like that. Alright. Alright, so let's end this properly here. Let me what's the option? And go this down a little. And hit the ending button here. Alright guys. For the VOD watchers, lurkers, and viewers, thank you for coming out for this Dangan stream. Y'all take it easy and have a good one. Adios.